95% of all union actors make less money than most other people that are out there. They make so little money, union actors, they can't afford health care within the union. It's a lot of work for a lot of people who want to do it on the side. To do this professionally, you got to really have a specific skill set, and you have to hone it and you have to work it. The way I do my business has been to embrace the technology, so I love the people who created everything. I thought they were much more realistic, nicer people to me. The people who recorded, the people who did the lighting, the people who built the sets. They were like regular, real people, and I really fell in love with them. So when I learned how to do this actory thing, I realized that most of the actors don't have that other side. That other side is what I really loved. I got it. So when I got into the business, I thought, and I became friends with the recording artists, the studios, the engineers, the recording engineers and the producers. And they said, well, this is how we do it, and this is how much it costs, and this is how we do it. And I thought, this is it. I need to be a voiceover guy who doesn't just show up, but I have to be the guy who records it, and records it well. And that sort of became my version of how I segued it from just being creative to being a creative business that I made money, and I was able to manipulate how I made the money. Instead of me having to wait for the phone to ring, I made the phone ring for me. I think that if you have a real shot at being anything important in voiceover work, and that means important, to me, important is you can pay for everything. It's your job. Important. You do enough commercials, or you're able to be on enough important commercials or important shows, or shows that people recognize that your sound is out there. And for you to be able to do that and have a shot, you have to be able to create the product now. That's it. Dad taught me to listen. Not to my own voice, but to the voices that were out there on the television and the radio and in the theater who were getting paid already. If I was going to make some money off of this, it's not art, right? It may be, but it's about a business. Listen to what's out there. If you can imitate it, you got a chance. And that was really what he taught me.
When he got out of college, there was very little that I had to do. I introduced him to some agents, but he also performed at a thing called the Leagues, where all the top agents came to see the college kids do their final productions, and he was asked by several agents to come into their office and visit with them, and they signed him right away. And he started out, as you know, just bam, exploded. His first major campaign was Trident Sugarless Gum. Chew on this. Ran for like 3 years. What luck. I hate him. There's no resentment. I don't have any resentment. What I have is, I have some jealousy, and I have respect for the fact that he's able to do something that I was really never able to do, and that's be a businessman. I worked in this business all my life and treated it sort of like an art form, and waited for agents to call, and never was a type A personality, and never pushed the business, taking clients to dinner, going to the conventions, really working it. That your brother has always done, and he's tremendously successful. A, because he's very talented, and B, because he knows how to work the business. And I never did.